Hey guys, what? What's happening? I'll tell you what's happening. I'm going to do a tutorial on these great stuff called the Power Armor, and it's part of the Voltz mod, as I keep reviewing. Now, the Voltz mod, as I have said multiple times, is part of the TechIt launcher, which is downloaded off the TechIt platform website. And then I've tried some other mod packs, and some of them are good, some of them are okay. And if you were wondering why there is so many like dirt around me and are displayed everywhere, well, if you watch my last video, which is actually uploading as we speak, I did the radar. What are they called? Sorry, EMC towers and radar station to deflect a missile that was being launched at it. And I think you guys would like to see. Do you want to see? Well, I'll let you guys see it again. So let's just pick a missile. Repulse. Actually, let's do a homing missile, and it will probably not get very far. As if you watch my other video, you'll see. I show you how to use these, how to do this and everything, and how that I've got all my thing ready. Now watch. You're not gonna see very much, but this thing is aimed for right at this thing. So if the missile never lands there, it means that the EMC missile has exploded it before it hits its target. And that is what I've been trying to do in survival, and it is very supply limiting. I don't think the missile is launched yet. Oh, whoops. Okay, that's not just because of what I did. That's because I picked the homing missile, which is the only one that can really defeat the radar station, because the homing missile basically didn't sense it because it's a homing missile, and it comes and it was landing for something like right here. So yeah, that's okay. And so yeah. But yeah, so basically, but that's a little getting off topic on what I was going to show you today. Now what I was going to show you today is the Power Armor. Now Power Armor is really cool, and you need elite batteries. That's the best one I would use. And elite batteries, you need HV capacitors. An advanced battery, you need MV capacitors. And for the basic battery, you need LV capacitors. Now, I will just show you, if you get stuck, you're going to think it's E that escapes this little menu, but it's actually escape. So that's what you'll press if you need to do that. So next what you'll do is you'll pick, sorry, I'm blanking. You're going to pick, okay, so the HV capacitor sort of looks like a glove, in my opinion. This thing, I'll just pick 64 of them because you need them, and you make those by wiring, which is created by gold nugget and coppered wire or insulated wire, and if you saw, and then a battery, and that elite battery. And that battery does not have to be powered, I don't think. And you make elite batteries by lead ingot, which is rare, and I think you only find it in the nether. A gas tier, insulated copper wire, and steel plate. I might be wrong with the lead ingot being only found in the nether, but I believe it is. Now, so yeah. So basically what all it does is gives you a high amount of let me just show you on some armor feat. All that does is give you a high amount of energy storage. That does not mean you get it with the highest amount of energy, but it is quite heavy. Now with this one, you need advanced plating, energy shield, force field emitter, or iron plating. Now this one I would, if they're much lighter but they use so much energy, if you're gonna use these, I would probably make sure you can afford having an elite battery and not very big, not a very big, like, no, not something that takes up a lot of energy. And these things, these are, you know, just sort of, really, there's no point. Energy shield, I would certainly have the elite battery, but I usually go with an advanced plating, which says diamond plating, and that usually is good. Now movement, there's jet boots. They should make you be able to counteract gravity, or shock absorbers with some servo springs and padding. You should be able to negate a portion of fall damage. So I'm going to go ahead and give it that, and you need wool and servo motors. And servo motors are a special type of motor which uses a pulse modulated signal to enact very precise movements. And the servo motor is crafted, and I will show you that in a minute. But I'm going to use that, and let's try using, remember you press escape to escape that menu. Let's try not using the boots. Oh yeah, I think they might come up with 750k already. Let me quickly set the time to something earlier. I didn't mean to press 9, but okay. Yeah, that doesn't matter. So let's see the difference between fall damage from the same place. So actually, wait 1 second. Let me get some type of building block so I can measure how much damage is taken from, you know, a certain distance. Now, okay, so without the boots, actually let's do without the boots. Yeah, without the boots. Without the boots. Let's do let's do that one first. So the boots are without, and now change it to survival. Now yeah, so then I'm gonna drop down. So we take about 2.5 damages of fall damage. Oh wait, no, you probably guys aren't gonna play on peaceful. I'm gonna show you guys easy. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys normal, because that's what most people play on. Oh yeah, if you press X, you can find a map of your perimeter, and as you can see, I've got many things in my world, and that's all from, you know, showing reviews and tutorials. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys on normal, because that's what most people play on. So yeah. So that takes 3 damages of fall damage. Now if we try it with the boots on, and they are charged, which I will tell you how to charge them in a minute, but it takes, you need to do something. Okay, now if I do them with the boots on, with the fall damage, I believe, enacted, the shock absorber, you only, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you have to do it from higher limits, because that did not change the amount of fall damage. Or maybe it's more dramatic in how high you go, who knows. Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna go back to this. So, I'm just gonna show you so the parachute, basically if you press shift, it slows your fall. And if you do, let me just check this one. Yeah, so if you do shift with still clicking whatever your move forward button is, you get a glide, and hopefully you guys can tell me on what jetpack is, because I am having trouble on finding that one out. So post in the comments if you know. I guess don't if you don't know about that. So yeah. I don't really know how to change your change color tinting. But I do need to put it on if I'm gonna do it. Actually, blue intensity. I think you can just somehow play with it right there. I don't know right now at the moment. I'm not gonna really show that. And so yeah, that's part of the mod. Yeah, and I will just show you also. Okay, yeah, I forgot to tell you. So basically, I know this is a total. If you see this portion, the portion that I'm sort of like putting an area around, that is a total like false information. I was trying something out, and no, you cannot power some of the thing with electricity. So then you need to use batteries, elite batteries, or or whatever, which ones you think's better. But I believe if I see these, technically battery 14227 is better than the elite battery or the advanced battery. But I don't know, maybe but you can use the infinite battery, and that is, I guess, not it gives you whatever amount you using. Now batteries, they're not unlimited. You can recharge them, which I will do another video on because it's sort of complicated on how you recharge batteries. In a way, I'll show you later. But so yeah, so let's just say I need to. Okay, so I'm gonna do something that does already had. I don't know. I need something. Let me go install that in and see, because I don't know. I need to wear something down enough that they don't have so yeah, it's definitely worth better having the best type of battery. But I don't think I can really run this out, but this is how you would do it. Basically, it takes this and it charges this up, and this would, the numbers on the 20K part would start rising till 20K if it were to be totally wiped out, but I do not think it's wiped out. Let me try if I can do it on down here, a battery. Okay, so that's how you'd get one of these. So, yeah. Sorry, let me quickly change my thing to cheat mode or I don't get one. So, yeah, I'm going to take one of these and I'll put them right here. And that's how you can recharge one, but you would have to already get this one. So you can recharge these and then they're being able to be used again. Now, charging batteries, you have to use... Okay, I'm just going to show you the crafting recipes. I don't think... Yeah, infinite batteries, there's no way to craft them. I don't think they are just, you know, like a creative thing or something you're trying to show in a creative like I'm doing. And so basically, if you're going to create a battery with no charge, you use a tin ingot in sort of like a hut shape, which you can use by that, and then redstone in the middle and coal under it. Now, yeah. So, this is the power part of that. That's the power. That's the power armor part of this mod pack. And I will go to if I have another launcher pad that I can use to show you guys, because I sort of blew up my launcher pad. I don't really know what... Okay, so see these things right here, you see? Those are the white things in the corner, radar sort of thing. Those are, you know, neutral mobs. So mobs that are, you know, that don't hurt you. there. Like cows. Just in case you don't know, they're like cows. And I'm just seeing what that green thing is. I think it might be a slime. Yeah, it's a slime. So this green thing that shows up on the radar in the corner is a slime. I mean, obviously you probably know that part, but that it's a green corner in the radar or something different. Okay, so I don't think I have a totally insta, charged thing, but I will see if I can use an infinite battery to quickly. I'm just gonna test something out because I might just be able to automatically charge. I'm sure you guys would love to see me launch a red matter missile. If they will work. Okay, so that's a red matter missile. Let's get a radar gun. Now you charge those two, and they aren't very hard to charge. And let's just set it for going right there. Set its capacity right here. So the coordinate information has been transferred, and I do not think you can power one of these things with batteries. I think you actually do have to use solar, heat, and you can use biogenerator, but I don't totally know how they work. I think what you basically do is put biofuel in here, and it creates electricity. But I do not really know how that works. So it basically, biofuel. I'm gonna do another one on this because another video on this because I do not know if it works like this. So I don't think it does. So what we're gonna do is get solar power, advanced solar power, and that should be quite quick. Yeah, that will be like that. Yeah, okay, so it's already got its set rate thing. So now we gotta do is there any way you can speed it up? So there are many ways of generators. Let me check what you can do with the right at the moment with the just normal generator, and if it does anything. If you take away the solar energy, does it? Okay, so yeah, I don't think the generator does anything on its own. I think it's used for crafting and that. Yeah, basically that only. I'm just testing these generators out. I will show you how these work. I don't even know what these do. Cool. So that might be something we can do in another video. So yeah. So I don't know about that, but that's certainly not working. It's night, so I have to change the thing to day. And let me just check the hydrogen generator. So yeah, let me check. I think that's how you're gonna use the hydrogen generator. You use the hydro. Yeah, so I think the hydrogen generator is really quick on what it does, but the only thing is it's really wears down your hydrogen really quickly. See? It has no gas stored now. And I will give you a video on storing it later because I'm still learning myself because, I mean, I'm not the best at this. Did I put my red mist? Yeah, I did. Okay, now I need the lever. I don't, if you see my other videos, I always say lever as in leave and then an R on the end. But that should fire the red matter missile up. don't think. Yeah, it just did that. Yeah. So that's what the red. This is what I've been trying to show you. If you watched my red matter explosive video, and that was my first video, but it would never ever come up correctly. So that's what I'm trying to show you about the vortex and everything like that. And yeah, so that's my tutorial for today, and I will finish it off with a hypersonic missile, which does huge amounts of damage, and it will even do damage to blast-proof walling. And blast-proof walling is actually really cool because it can survive nuclear damage and other things like that. Watch, if I create blocks of 4 of this, and then I'm gonna use a laser designator. Yeah, I'm gonna probably use a laser designator. Again, that has to be charged, but I have no time to tell you how to charge it. I will do that, I promise, in some other videos. So that must have actually, I don't know, maybe it doesn't do that. What did my height? Did I really just lose my hydros? Sorry. Hypersonic missile. Don't know why that. Yeah, so hypersonic missiles put in there. Put the laser designator right here. So I need to go change the frequency in this. Oh yeah, I also have to wait for the. Let's just add a hydrogen gas tank, and I think that is a really fast way of getting electricity. Okay, so we're just gonna set the frequency, I believe, to 5, or we could even set it to 100, I guess. Laser designator. Oh yeah, you have to left click on with the laser designator on the frequency thing for that. Now there should be an airstrike coming on that, and watch as it doesn't. That should actually destroy the this. So let's just turn the render distance. Oh, well, let's turn that on. And the render distance is already on tiny, which is good because my computer would stop lagging if we have a problem. Is it gonna come out? I think it got sucked in by the. Oh wait, I think it just exploded in the wrong place. See, these things are never reliable with their thing, but it's gonna destroy. Yep. Yeah, no. Yeah, so basically, that is the hydrosonic. It's not, usually things are much more accurate. I don't know why that one was working, but maybe it's just because, I mean, my computer's still loading the huge explosion it just did. So, yeah. So that's a Minecraft tutorial, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye!